Hi, Marcus. I'm just messing around. How are you doing? Good to have you. Okay, so, as I stated in the description, we do need to do a couple other things here in Bane. A couple other runs, and there's the max difficulty 0 star and the level 1 max difficulty. So we do need to get our level 1 character to go to max difficulty. So I think what we will do here is we will start a new character, and we need to take our level 1 character all the way to max difficulty. So what we will do is we will create a new waifu, and I think we'll call her Maxine. What do you think? For our max level? Level 1 Maxine? I think that works out very nicely. Obviously, we are going to create a waifu, and let's go ahead and load up an appearance here and see if there's one that we can get rid of. Perhaps. It's not midnight yet. What am I doing? Oh, yes. Let's go ahead and try our favorite dress here. And let's see. Red is quite fetching. However, let's go ahead and switch up the colors here. The mask is good. Let's see. And I guess we can give her a different voice.
This is amazing! Let's have a bit of fun. No objections here.
I don't go into a fight.
I'll pray that things go. You can't handle me.
Shall we get moving?
Wow.
I've got it.
Struggling is
Nice.
Do you have circulation problems?
That sounds like a Maxine.
Ouch!
I'm not afraid to die.
Ouch!
I bet your blood tastes terrible. That's a win.
Okay, cool. Whoops. Let's see. And Maxine will probably not be green and red, but she would probably be something. Let's see. What would be? Ooh, this is nice. Very sparkly. Have I played Catherine? Is that a game, or are you asking for a character name? I do like the white. The sparkle is pretty nice, though. I have not. That does not sound familiar. It sounds like a game title. Giraffe print. Snakeskin print. Cheetah print. That's a game. It's about moving blocks. No, I have never heard of that. Sounds interesting. Camouflage is definitely a no. Moving blocks, huh? Is it like a puzzle game? I don't think this dress would be a plaid. Let's go for the white and black color here for the sparkling. It's kind of nice. And then the inside would be, let's see. That's kind of nice. Like a deep blue, maybe. Like a royal deep blue. Or something along those lines. Okay. That is very nice. I think the shoes are good. Let's get a little bit of a smile here. Okay. And then, let's see. Let's change out this guy to be... Catherine is like a romance dating game? Really? Okay. That's different than what I would ever normally play. That's for sure. Let's see here. Let's go for that nice blue color here. Okay, and then we'll keep the whites, the white highlights and such. Definitely go for the sparkle necklace. The halo can remain white. The ears. Let's see. What should the ears do? I think the ears going to a white or a black would be fine. Let's go to a fuzzy white. Definitely the garters here will be the blue color. And the bow should be the blue color, and we'll change up the hair as well. Okay, and this guy should be this one. And these can be the sparkly bits with blue straps. That would be nice. Where's the blue blood? There we go. Looks good. And black. Okay, great. And now our hair. Let's see. Does the blue blood look good? Oh, we don't have blue blood. I don't think. Nope. Okay, well. Sky blue it is. Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay, very cool. Maybe we go for the shoes, a different color. Maybe we go for the blue shoes. No. We'll keep the white shoes since they look good. Okay, I think that looks good. And confirm. And Maxine, here we go.
Yeah, that's what you look like. Now,
It's a puzzle game. It's about a dude having commitment issues to his woman. Oh, and he's being tempted by a thing. Interesting. Okay. Well, that is definitely an intriguing premise for sure. What's my favorite bionicle? What's a bionicle? I'm going for the thought look. What's the thought look? Like I'm thinking? Like deep in thought?
it's dry, isn't it?
What's a thought look? Is that a specific like
Go slowly.
Greek position or something?
Here with you.
And what's Baraki? You guys ask me things about stuff I have no idea what you're talking about. The street corner woman? Oh, okay. Gotcha.
We're all right.
Well, it's an elegant dress, right? I was going for like a party nightlife kind of thing. And the blue and black and white kind of looks pretty together. Okay, we're not gonna do photo mode. Too much time wasting.
Keep it down.
He means prostitute. Okay, there's that as well. So let me before we get off into the weeds here, let's discuss kind of what is happening and why we're doing what we're doing here. So typically when you actually run a level and you run a setup, typically what you are trying to do is do some sort of challenge or whatever. And so for this challenge, what we're doing is we are going to go for a level 1 character that we take all the way to max level, since we haven't done that yet. And that will be a very, very good ability to see the difference between max level difficulty, whereas i.e. the road to 100, and what we can do with a character that is level 1 that has all the same abilities as a the Road to 100 character. However, you are limited down to a level 1 character. So we'll see exactly what that looks like and how the differences change between each build, and if we do a build at level 1 and we do a build at max level, you know, what is the difference between the two, and how do they change the gameplay and everything that we have along the way. So kind of interesting to see the differences as they develop, because it definitely will be intriguing for sure. Oops, we just got hit, unfortunately. Well, that's certainly an outfit. It is definitely an outfit. How you doing, Amadeus? Nice to see you. And Lucerin, it's nice to see you as well. Emerald, welcome to the stream.
Wasn't sure we'd make it.
Am I married with a daughter? Yes. Yes, I am. Why?
Really.
This is not what you would expect from an avid
Hard to breathe in them.
what is he talking about? From an avid gamer.
We should find some blood beads and go back for her.
I'm gamer to the core, man. Okay, let's see here. Let's do this. Sure. I guess we're good to go here. There's the backstab. Okay, so what we are constantly running all the time is very, very interesting to see how, you know, we always know how the max level setups and everything, how they operate, but how does a level 1 character versus like 400,000 HP, how does that character actually do well? Does it do well enough, or do you have to consistently
Is there something
you
good
know,
in there?
change your entire development of abilities, or are the same builds
Is there something
actually viable? Are the same builds actually viable for max level as they are for level 1? You have none of those things. I'm sure he's talking about me. Lucerin and Million, I'm sure you're discussing my family, not each other's family. Has anyone done a Veil only run? Yes. I have also done a Veil only run. However, it was at max difficulty, and it was not done here on a fresh character. It was done on the Road to 100 to make sure that we have all of the abilities and setups and everything available, in order to make sure that we are capable of we're actually capable of you know, figuring out what we need to do. And it was very, very, very fun, all things considered, because we were able to completely decimate everything in the game. It was pretty awesome, and I was able to do very, very well at it at max difficulty, notwithstanding that we still had plenty of damage and plenty of survivability, all things considered. So Veil runs are pretty awesome, and we even got so overpowered with it that it made me think of a level 1 character with with charge drains and veils that we actually were able to one-shot Oliver with our veil at level 1, which was pretty incredible. And we were also able to almost very, very, very closely get to one-shotting the butterfly,
Thanks a lot.
which was pretty amazing that we were even able to get to that position. So very, very awesome. Okay, and let's do this one and get our gifts going here. Let's see. Yep, this is all we have. Great. Okay.
An ambush?
So it will be very interesting to see that how this entire run will develop over time, because whoops, we will consistently need to work on, you know, where is our damage and how much damage do we actually have, because we will consistently get to a point where you know, we need to actually understand, you know, what is happening. Okay, and if we don't have, ouch, if we don't have the right amount of prescriptive damage at any one point in time, it will be spelling disaster for us, absolutely, for sure, because most of the time when you are running this game and you're actually trying to figure out, you know, what you can do at level 1 and what is possible, most of the time it's just trying to get as overwhelming damage as possible, because your character will have such a very, very low amount of health. So that will be very, very important to us. Actually, let's go ahead and buy some gifts while we're here and see how that goes. Sounds horrible without a partner. It's not as bad as you might think. It is pretty tough, but it's all about keeping those windows of opportunity open. Otherwise, yeah, it becomes pretty horrible. So here, what we're going to be doing is all of the setups here and everything. They are all going to be, they're all going to be about understanding, you know, when you can buy things and when not. So that is what our haze will be used for. It will all be about using it for acquiring gifts and such. So that's pretty fun that we get to do most of that all over again. So let's see, we definitely don't want to be slow, so let's go for this guy. So we're quick mobility, and that will start us off quite nicely here. Okay, and we will have venom and everything, so we'll be good. So your niece is here tonight wondering why this game is so creepy. Creepy. Well, I guess because the world has been destroyed completely, and everything has, you know, been ruined from what we used to know in New York City. And remember, this is in New York, so everything is kind of in this you know, position of not being in a good place, because everything has been completely destroyed. And so we have to kind of play in that no pun intended, play in that vein of what we are actually going up against here. And so we will always have to remember that actually we don't need this. We just have to remember that we are playing in a position of, you know, having corruption all around us, and if you're not careful, everything will be ruined yet again over and over and over and over if we let it. So I guess the creepy factor is from the fact that all the humans have turned into either revenants or they've turned into the lost, one or the other. And so that's kind of where this entire setup derives itself. Okay, so let's just go with the Queenslayer blade for here. She thinks there's a lot of blood. Well, the whole game is positioned on blood. I mean, that is the entire discussion and topic points of everything. So she's not wrong. Louis, what are you doing? Okay. Alright. At least we're getting some good damage here. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a little bit close there. Okay. Oh. Oop. Okay. There we go. And we mastered Gifted Impulse. Or Dark Impulse. She says she likes me. Well, great. Good to have another fan along the way. Always welcome to bring more people. And a beautiful picture here of our character. Emerald's niece has a crush on me. Well, I wouldn't say it's a crush. I would say he said she likes me. And that could mean all kinds of things. 'Tis the season, you guess. Halloween is coming up. Well, that's true. You would like to say a quote that you had the pleasure of experiencing in your life? Girl, where you get cheese from? That is an interesting quote. That is, I don't even know where you would have an experience like that, or why you would have an experience like that. She wants to clarify it's not a crush.
It'll take a while to get the results.
I guess you
Take it easy in the room.
can crush on someone's voice, but I don't know, like, really how that would be possible or whatever, but either way, I mean, I think most of you here are here because you like me, not because of the content I make. At least that's what it's seemed like from the very beginning. So we're not actually talking about the run, and we're talking about a whole lot of other things. But that's completely fine.
Remember that scene we witnessed at the Vestige?
Sure do. Alright, time to rock and roll here. We'll go ahead and grab some very good blood veils here. We'll definitely buy that one. And we'll definitely buy these two. The Blanche Greatsword is not exactly great for what we're going to be doing, so we'll just keep that for now. And let's see, let's head over to Prometheus. And I guess what we have is decent enough. Quick mobility is always welcome. Let's see. And I guess we'll go for that. And then our favorite 4 passives here that we have. Whoops. Okay, and let's see. Down here we will go for a couple of our items here. Actually, let's sell all of our haze things.
Got something to sell?
And we'll buy some more gifts here. Okay, good. And let's go ahead and
What do you
upgrade
want to upgrade?
weapon. Actually, let's go ahead and upgrade our veil 1 and our weapon 1. Okay, that is good. that, and I guess we should upgrade the cerulean spear as well. Okay,
Okay.
great. And yeah, we won't need that. We'll take the cerulean spear. Okay, awesome. We are able to proceed. You feel called out? Why do you feel called out? You're not called out at all. That's just a clarification of why one does and says what one does and says, you know? And these take 108s, so we're not getting anything there. We're not getting anything there. We're done with that code. Let's see. Stagger is helpful. And Iron Will, too expensive. Dragon Lunge for sure. You're finally able to watch the stream? Excellent. I'm glad you are able to be here. You can confirm that I don't know VTubers? Yes. You probably should have known that you could have offered and understood that from a very long time ago anyways. I don't know a lot about a whole lot of things. We'll definitely bring White Mia here along the way. And we'll go ahead and get the
Don't hesitate.
depths map here. She likes my character, especially the cat ears. Oh, well, excellent. This is Maxine. We just created her just a little bit ago. So the thing you missed that's significant is new character for a new run for a specific reason. To take Maxine, the reason for the name Maxine, right, is because we're going to take her to max difficulty. No, I won't show it to Davis. We're going to take her to max difficulty, and so it was fitting that we take her to max difficulty and name her Maxine. And so this was a character that I had previously. This was Charlene that we took on the gifts only, and so we've changed her now into Maxine. Different hair, different colors, scheme, and everything. Okay, and I guess we can head on our way. Why? Oh, okay, we don't need that because we don't have Louis.
I'll just keep an eye out while you're busy.
And we don't have... I guess we do have this. We'll take Firestorm. Let's see. Look at this. We're already optimizing, and we haven't even started yet. Okay, perfect.
Put that to good use.
Let's see. When you said you don't watch people for your voice, you felt... Oh. Oh. I gotcha. You indeed have a thing for the way a person sounds. Your ears are quite picky. Oh, I get you. I got it. I understand. Sorry, no, you're not. That was not meant to call you out. Definitely not. But I get it, because VTubers are like, that's all you have is their voice, right? And their wild, crazy antics on the internets. But okay, I'm picking up what you're laying down. Look at me, being a young hip kid. Sorry, it takes me a minute there to actually figure out and play the mental gymnastics that I need to in order to understand what you're talking about. Sorry. You don't watch VTubers? Oh, okay. Sorry. Maybe I'm just completely way off base here. I mean, that is very possible, you know? That is very possible. But anyways, it will be very interesting to see how we can take this character and go all the way to max difficulty, because there are some bosses that are going to be in the hundreds of thousands of HP ranges, and it's going to be very, very interesting to see just how we can do with something you know, as puny and specific as you know, a level 1 character. Now we do know from the human bomb experiment that we are very able and capable to get well into the 20,000 range of damage with what was that? Desperate Burst from whoops. Oh, ouch. But it will be very, very interesting to see what are the levels of crazy that we can get into to make it into the hardest potential possible setup that Vayne has to offer is max difficulty for a level 1 character overall. And this first run here is going to be pretty basic, pretty simple, and we are just going to kind of run along here and pretty much destroy everything in our path here, and we will be able to get our first star out of the way pretty fast and pretty simple. I believe that finishing through the Virginborn will probably be most beneficial if we go for the Theon Black Greatsword setup. We'll have to see about that and which one of those is going to be the best, but we'll see what that will take us. You're guessing we're gonna rely heavily on poison? Not necessarily rely heavily on poison, but we'll see how much poison we're actually gonna need, because everything in the game can be mitigated fairly easily along the way, but we'll have to stop and wait and see just exactly what we are gonna get into. Are we gonna do the DLC gifts on this character? Yes, absolutely. I want to get all the gifts in the game for this character to be an exact mirror of our Road to 100 character, the Golden Warrioress, but we will have to get all of the gifts, so we'll have to do the stupid parry challenge for the Frozen Empress and everything, and we'll have to do the all of the dodging attacks and such, so we're gonna have to do everything is in the game, and we're gonna have to do it multiple times, right? Because we're gonna have to figure out exactly what is the difficulty challenge difference between max difficulty and a level 1 character. On this first playthrough, it'll be pretty simple, pretty basic. There won't be a whole lot of change that we'll be looking into here, because most of it will be fairly simple as we cut through these groups of enemies, but moving on into the higher difficulties, it is definitely going to change a lot of the challenge that we are going to have, for sure. Owen is wild. You can literally say, "I like your voice," and he'd be confused. Yes, well, welcome to my channel where I get confused very, very easily by the internet, and people saying all kinds of things on the internet, because you guys know, you know exactly how confusing I can get in a very, very quick amount of time. All right, so we can get Hunter without activating the invasion. Very, very cool. Hey, Demandre, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome to the crazy. So, you guys should know now that I do get confused by most of the comments very, very quickly and easily all the time. It is not a once in a lifetime occurrence for me to be confused. It's typically confused. That's the name of the game, you know. as much as you can be confused, that is typically me when I'm interacting with you guys, because you guys say and do things that I've never even heard of or ever talked about at all, and it's kind of hilarious. Your niece has decided to be a fan, and she wants to watch next week too. Oh, well, I'm honored. It's great. It's great to have a new fan along for the journey here, because wow, I've never heard Mia say that before. That was a brand new voice line. I've never heard that before. It's like a scene out of hell. Oh. Interesting. That is a first for me. Have you guys ever heard that? Because I've never heard that before. That was definitely interesting to hear her say that. Well, it's always good to have new fans along the way, for sure, because even though there are a lot of the oldies but goodies here, bringing new people in, you know, we can continue to bring awareness to Vayne and everything that it has to offer, and it's great when that can happen with either people who are brand new to the game, or people in general who've never even heard of Vayne. You know, that's kind of nice. Whoops. Emerald, isn't your niece talking in the chat? She can join up. Only if she has a YouTube account, right? I mean, you can't chat if you don't have an account, so maybe she's just enjoying her incognito kind of lifestyle. I mean, I know I do, so I wouldn't blame her. I guess we should just retitle the title of this stream to Emerald's niece, as Emerald's niece is along for the ride or something. Emerald's niece joins the Revenants of Vayne, because that seems to be the topic here that we're all interested in. I find that kind of funny. So going through this entire setup here to go, we're going through this first playthrough is going to be simply just a collection run for all of the gifts and all of the business that we have to attend to in order to actually get to the higher difficulties, to start actually creating builds that we're gonna need along for the ride. And so this is going to be interesting to simply be an item collection, a setup for understanding what we need to do at each and every place. So gonna be quite the engaging scenario and setup here, because after we get through the first run, everything is going to get way more wickedly difficult. And so the change from 0 star to 1 star is incredible, because most of the health for the enemy comes from 0 star, or comes from 1 star, and then from there they pick up exceptionally high damage or HP values. And for example, like Oliver goes from about 12,000 health to about 56,000 health. So it's like more than 5 times the amount of health change from the first run to the second run. So it's going to be absolutely crazy chaos as we develop into the second run alone. Okay, let's just go ahead and heal. She might be stuck. Oh, nope. Okay. Level 1 run? You mean the true masochist run? Well, it's not, the first run here is not going to be true masochism, Demandre. It's going to be more of a,
That's a marvelous find.
more of a knowledge check and an understanding of what we are going to be getting into to hone our skills for
I bet the city
the
would be
second
lit
run.
up at night.
Because as soon as we get to the second run,
That one must
pretty much everything is just going to eat us for breakfast for sure. She's very sad you're watching on your account because she wants to subscribe to. Oh, well, that would be appreciated. We have videos Sunday through Wednesday, right, for the road to 100, and then we have where we discuss everything, and then we have all of the fun here on the weekend with the stream. So it will be lovely to have her along for the ride for sure. The more the merrier.
Is it something nice?
And,
Put that to good use.
Also, what we will be getting into Blue Hood is that you have to solo the entire game. Oh, we will be getting into solo setups and such.
Still fight.
But for right now, just because we're having to actually just burn our way through here, we're just gonna go for a partner just to make things a little bit quicker, because it's not about the challenge here at 0 star. It's going to be the challenge of max difficulty on this level 1 character. That is where the difficulty is really going to enhance itself, and that is when we can start running our solo runs in order to understand exactly what the difficulty curve looks like between between max difficulty level 1 and max difficulty level 300. So you can see in the description the 4 different flavors of vein that I've outlined, and I've already currently done 2 of them, and so this will be the quest to uncover the other 2 and how they play and how they feel and how much of a joke level 300 0 star will be and how difficult that will be to farm up to that. Then also for level 1 max difficulty, how actually difficult will that truly be, and we're not going to put restrictions on ourselves for like, oh, we can't use these gifts or those gifts. We're going to be able to use all the gifts along the way, and so it will be interesting to see exactly what we can come up with, because some of the gifts and some of the builds at max difficulty for level 300 are pretty hilariously broken, but it might not be that way at level 1, where you might actually need to use all of those in order to understand everything you will need. So that should be kind of interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and switch up here to Ranger. Whoops. So that way we can get a little bit more damage out here. Okay, good. And we'll definitely go ahead and keep ranged impact on just for whatever. And let's see, we don't really need active IFF. Okay, I think we're good. Ichor will be fairly prevalent. Let's see, do we need to head back to base? I don't think so. I'm kind of curious about if you want to do the invasions, especially at higher nuke. Yes, we are going to do invasions after. We're going to do invasions after we get through the game once, because here at at minimum difficulty, they're not really that engaging, because everything can be destroyed so very fast. It's kind of a joke how fast things can get ruined, but we're definitely going to give it a shot when we get to the second star for sure. Okay, and I guess we should pick up Louis' vestige here. and then Kevin. Yep. And then we'll head back to the missile, and we'll go ahead and heal up, and we'll then head into the butterfly fight. Assuming glitches are for game at max difficulty. Are fair game? No. I'm not going for glitches. I'm not doing minor glitches. I'm not doing any kind of skips or anything like that. I want to play it fair and square and see what it truly does have to offer, you know, along the way. And we should go back and pick up all kinds of gifts from Davis and you know, everything that we have going on there. But we'll just we'll just keep going for what we have now. And of course I had to get hit there, right? That is unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll be fine for the butterfly. I'm pretty sure of it. There are some extreme parts like Blade Bearing Cannoneer, but you accept the challenge. It's not going to be a challenge because we'll be invincible the whole time, so it won't be that bad, for sure. So here we go. You wouldn't do area glitches since that'll ruin the fun.
Let go of me!
You skip invasions for most parts since they're optional. Yeah, they are optional. But the nice thing about them is that they... Oh boy. They are optional, but they do provide a difficulty spike to understand, you know, where the difficulty actually is in the game, and it makes for a very interesting setup for sure to see exactly what it takes to get into each encounter. And so that's where you know, I don't really think it's necessary. Oh shoot, that is bad news. Okay, hang on, Mia. Okay, this is unfortunate that we don't have Sonic Arrow along for the way here. Okay. Okay. I think we're just gonna let Mia pick us up here, if we can. We're only losing 14 health a second here, so that's okay. And Mia, pick us up. Mia? Why is she not picking me up? Okay, well, that is,
How are you doing?
what is Mia doing? I don't know. She was just running around in circles, doing nothing, dodging. It'll be interesting to see. What about summoning unsuspecting people? I mean, why not? That would be fun. I think it would add to the fun of it to watch everybody be level 1.
Don't worry. We've got this one.
If you summon in, then you would be level 6 compared to my level 1. So that might be interesting to see how that goes. Whoops, I missed her. That was weird. Okay. Maybe we can get her slowed here. Alright. We did indeed get her slowed. Mia was imitating Yakumo. That's right. I don't understand why she was doing what she was doing, but okay. Good, she staggered. Ouch. That attack is extra brutal. Oh boy. Nice shot, Mia. Right through the face there. Okay. Now this should be the end of it here. Whoa. There we go. Okay. mastered our gifts, and we're good to go. So 2 bosses down, and we're making pretty good progress here. Wild Theory, Butterfly of Delirium is a boar parasite experimented with butterfly DNA before being put in a human host. Could be. Could very well be. I mean, there's no, you know, pro or con one way or the other for that, but it definitely does sound intriguing for sure. And it definitely could be a possibility for sure. Let's head over to Berserker. I guess we'll go for this guy. And let's see. I think we'll stick with our sword. Well, actually, we do want to go with something like this. So, wait, we're 128, so we're slow mobility. Oh, man. I guess we'll go for the axe. So we can go for Dragon Lunge. Sure, we'll do this. Yeah, I guess we'll keep that. This, and Iron Will, and Royal Heart for sure. And this guy. And I guess we'll go for Balance Up. Okay. We won't need Dark Impulse, so okay. Great. That looks like the build for now. And we'll be able to get through the Despot fairly quick and simple. There's not a lot that we need to do along the way, so we can just run over to his boss fight and move on from there. That's why the tail is the butterfly and the human part work in different ways. Just dancing in excitement and cheering at my victory. Excellent. Well, thank you. We have, let's see, we have some dances too. Let's see. We can do, let's see. We can do this dance. And, let's see. Let's do a happy EO. And,
Shall we get moving? Hello.
I don't know these voice lines because these are...
Ooh, not bad. Nice. I'm pleased.
These are different voice lines than what my
I'll need to work harder.
What character typically has.
Is it already over? That's a win. I can do that again for you once you've revived.
Ooh,
That's a win.
kinky. Okay, that's a win. There we go. Okay, now we also have a dance.
That's a win.
There we go. Now we can dance as well. There we go. Okay, and onwards we go. Build changes are definitely something you would do in your level 1 runs. Yeah, builds are very, 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 very so important in a level 1 run to ensure that you are maximizing everything about your character that you possibly can in very small ways, but they affect your gameplay so very much in vain. Whereas in some other games like level 1 runs, they just kind of don't they kind of don't really do anything justice, but you can change so much in vain at a level 1 run to affect how your character is actually playing. It's amazing how you can actually change so much for just a level 1 run. Okay. Oops. Okay. Well, I fell I fell into the blender there. You love build diversity despite the low level. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, the fact that you can do 20,000 damage with Eva on a level 1 character to get the Sub-Zero Shroud in a gifts only type environment. It's absolutely amazing that you can actually build to get into that high damage potential range from just where is he? From just a level 1 character. I always am so very impressed with the builds that you can come up with in a level 1 character because there is so much change that you can affect by very few things along the way.
We should
And
be able to get over this.
because when you're max level, like everything is big and everything is powerful and everything helps you win so much faster. But in level 1 runs, it's kind of like, well, you know, what do you do to maximize your abilities? And because of the low levels of stamina, it becomes very hard to maximize a level 1 run, just because your stamina is so very puny compared to what you actually need it to be doing. We do need our healing items, so let's go ahead and grab that. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. If you like Emerald's play-by-play of what his niece is doing, yeah, that seems to be the cheering section, which I am fine, completely fine with a cheering section. The more cheering section that we have, maybe the more exposure Vayne will get, and maybe the faster the sequel will come. You never know. Okay, let's go get our haze and get our regeneration item instead of falling off the cliff this time. What do you say? We do have a job to do. Where is our haze? Why is it over here? That's an odd place for it. Okay. There we go. There we go. And now we can pick up the Raven Fatigues if we want. But really what I'm here for is this. Okay. Raven Fatigues are not that important. Hey Wander. Hi, can you ask a question? Sure. Can you use mods and play online, or is it going to be in trouble? No, you can use mods and play online. That is absolutely for sure. Now, the trouble comes when you have the mod installed and the person that you're playing with doesn't have the mod or doesn't use mods, because then funky things happen with your character or their character, depending on who has the mod installed. Sometimes your character will be completely naked. Other times they will have different things on their face. Other times they'll have goofy things happening all around. Oh boy. So it really just depends on which mods you can. It just depends which mods you have running and which mods your host or your other character has running. So it's really important that you either both have mods running, or if you don't really care, then you can you know, switch things up if you like to do other scenarios. Okay, let's go to this guy and get rid of these. We'll get rid of that. Let's see. We'll go for some casting there. I guess we'll go for this, and then we'll go for sure. Okay, Cerulean Spear time. It's less of play-by-play and more of stuff she's insisting you share. Oh, okay. Just to make sure that she's feeling the love here on the channel. I appreciate that, Emerald, that you're doing that for her, and we get some extra health here, which is nice. And we'll definitely get rid of this guy as much as we can, because he will kill us immediately. He is extra aggressive. Okay, let's grab this and then let's head to the missile. Run! Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. So Emerald, does she like stay weekends at your house? Is that like a common thing, or is this like a once once a year type of a thing. I'm curious because sometimes people have family over quite a bit, and sometimes family is like really far away, and so you can't really engage. So once it happens, it's really nice to have it happen. So I'm a little curious there. Oh, we could get hastened for 36,000 haze. Not at the moment. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we're good. You stay weekends at hers? Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Let's see here. Good. Too bad we don't have any blood gifts, unfortunately. Be meaning to test what happens when you use custom gifts with someone who doesn't have them. There are some very wacky things that happen, for sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's get a couple of things going here. Whoa, what is he doing? Okay, let's go ahead and load up on some iCore here. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we can go for some big damage here if we can. And big poke. Good. And now hopefully Mia won't get instant killed there. Okay, good. She healed up, so we're okay. And always dodge into that at the last second if you can. Whoa. Okay, I didn't realize he was going for that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep, we're dead. That is the very dangerous attack. Extra dangerous. Okay. Now we should be able to put him down here pretty simply. Oh, there's the big attack there. There we go. Okay. And there's the dance again, so we can dance now. Are you tired? You probably lacking sodium. Probably. It's just the first time she was awake for a stream. Oh, okay. And there we are at the tree. Very good. You don't plan to cheat, so you're going for visual stuff only. Still can goofy stuff happen? Absolutely. Absolutely goofy stuff can happen. And it's mainly with your character either like it's mainly with your character like becoming naked or something like that. It's weird stuff like that happens, and it's very odd that how the interactions actually happen, but it's nothing like game breaking or something like that. It just kind of changes appearances and things. Let's see. You're having a hard time playing the PS5 right now? Talking in one ear and you're trying to social sim in the other? Oh jeez, that sounds awful. Just turn me off, Million. That's all you gotta do. Just turn me off.
Yeah, there are
okay. Can't get his code yet, but we can get Coco's code, I believe. There we go. And I believe we can get Yakumo's code too. Which of the 4 runs is this? This is the level 1. How you doing, 911? This is the level 1 to max difficulty. And so we'll see if we can actually do it and what it's going to be like. There's the best character in the game right there. Human woman. Come on. Okay. We gotta get to the Howling Pit first. No problem, Wander. let's see. Head over to the parking garage and we'll head down the big hole. You told her you have the game back at home and she asked if she could try playing next time she's over. Oh, interesting. Well, I guess we're kind of spoiling everything for her then, because she may get the wrong impression if the game is easy or hard watching me play it. But at the same time, maybe it would be interesting for her to have it as a comparison data point of you know, whether she wants to experience all the cutscenes. Since we're not actually watching the cutscenes, she can actually find out the story on her own. That might be more beneficial for her, you know, in that regard. So that way, you know, it's more exciting for her than, you know, what we're doing right now. Okay, and let's go ahead and do this, and then we will hop on down when Mia is done cooling down here. This is just a hack and slash game. Sort of. It actually sort of is. There are certain times when you can change the gameplay. Why is it called that when it doesn't even? Hey Zero Light. Why is it called the level 1 run?
You can't go ahead on your own.
So we are level 1 currently, right? And we're gonna be level 1 and we're gonna try and run all the way to max difficulty. Not you know, not in one run, but you know. How does this character compare to Eva, looks wise? What do you mean? How does? Obviously Eva's better. In every single frame of what we're doing. But I can't believe you would even ask me if like how this compares to Eva. That is interesting, for sure. Obviously, Eva is the ultimate. Okay, and we're almost done with these two, but let's move on to Darkseeker here. Let's see. Because we do want, well, actually, let's see. What does Darkseeker have that we need?
Checking
Venom
your
Trap.
equipment?
Probably want to run Mercury and get Sprinter, because that is going to come in very, very handy for sure. Okay, and we can go for our big Queenslayer Greatsword here, and we will be able to, you know, do some damage because we will have crush damage, so that'll be just perfect. Actually, let's get rid of this and bring out Dragon Lunge. This guy, slow we won't need. I guess we can go for a couple of gifts there. Good, and let's see. Okay, good. We already have another build. Excellent. What? How did I miss this guy? Okay. There we go. Good. Okay, awesome. We are up and ready. She looks like the falls look like they hurt. Yes, they do hurt. They hurt very oh so badly. That is for sure. What is this guy doing? Okay, excellent. We are able to crush our way through here. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. Yeah, so this is going to be much more effective in this area as compared to literally anything else we could choose to go for at this point in the game. And having Sprinter, you can see already is making great help for us to be able to run between areas. It's going to be so great that we can actually run now. You think they meant the Howling Pit? Oh, the Howling Pit? Yeah. Mia is better. Yeah, well, that's why opinions are so great, because you can have them and they can be right or wrong, but they're still opinions. So we can both choose a different waifu. That is for sure. There are plenty of waifus in the game, anyways. White Mia is better at defense than Eva. Checkmate. Oh. You are correct. She definitely is better. She definitely is better at defense.
Lost nearby.
Good one. I guess you did get me on that one. Oh. That guy definitely faked me out there, but that's okay. We'll be able to kill him here pretty quickly, even though he's such a big chunky boy and has a 25% resistance. You know, you're trying to play a pure caster, kind of copying my gifts only run. Oh, awesome. Kind of hard because you fear that area cap thing, so leveling slowly, but you're having fun. Oh, well, hey, if you're doing the gifts only run, I would say in order to level gifts, just do depths bosses, and that is where you will have the most reward for your troubles. That is for sure. But that is awesome, actually. If you are going for a gifts only run, human women supremacy, yes. If Eva was not in the game, I would highly agree with you. She would be my next favorite choice. But going for a gifts only run is so very awesome because it teaches you so many different things than normal gameplay does, and I think you will definitely get a very, very good grasp on what the game has to offer in a much faster period of time than most people would actually collect over the game. Alright, we killed him before he got off his explosion. The Mud Gorger is awful. So good that we can kill him quickly. Chunky Boy, yeah, here's another Chunky Boy. And we'll just go for him real quick to get him out of the way, because we definitely will want to collect that item there. And it's so very nice that we do a huge amount of balance damage. Okay, very cool. And there's our next key boy right there. And then it's kind of neat that up there is the boss fight, right? Up here. So the executioner, when she's swimming around, where is she actually at when she's in the water? Because there's nothing under here. And so that is very intriguing that she is up in this arena here with all this fire and there's no actual pool underneath it. It would be nice if this was water like all the way down, like filled up somehow, but it's not. And so there's our next key boy that we gotta go run and bash him in the face. Wait, remind you how you get Ichor in a gift only run items? No, Cleansing Light and Blood Sacrifice. That is amazing. But you get Blood Sacrifice from Hunter, right here. You collect all of the vestiges in the butterflies area, and then you head over to the
I'll be right there.
to the depths, and you kill Oliver 20 times. and then you can get blood sacrifice like before the butterfly even. So it's pretty amazing that you can get it so early in the game, and that is the only way that you get enough. That's the only way that you get enough ichor early on to do anything of consequence. That's awesome. We just jumped over his attack there. I've never actually jumped over the attack. That's pretty cool. You never knew there was no underside. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that it doesn't have an underside, because if it did have an underside, it would make so much more sense in how everything, you know, operated. But in this context, it's just kind of like, well, it doesn't actually, you know, make it nice. Whoops. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. There we go. Okay, now we do need that chest up there, so we'll run around the side here. Okay, Mia's going after that guy. Whoa. Oh, good grief. The stupid Grimer. Okay, let's go get the blood veil, because this is going to be very, very helpful when we get to the City of the Falling Flame, and we will, that is the one and only place where we will use that blood veil along the way. Okay, to be fair, it couldn't be deep enough for her to actually swim when it's only ankle deep for me. Yeah, agreed, but you know, video games, so there's got to be some rationale and reasoning somewhere, right? So that's the only thing I can think of, is that you know, video game logic is the thing that prevails. But either way, it still wouldn't really make sense, just because yeah, the walking and the amount of swimming that she does. I mean, she's literally like all the way down deep into the water, and so it would be very odd. Whoops. Oops. Okay, I'm just messing this guy up royally here. Now, I don't think we need the Hanamakuro or anything, so we'll just run along here. That is such a good gap closer. Very, very, very good all around, for sure. And as you can see, we are generating quite a bit of haze here along the way. We will definitely go for the Impaler. It will be a good weapon for us to have along the way, but it's nothing to write home about. We'll definitely go ahead and rest here first. You're kind of doing it. You parry and do some slashes. Level 27 on Jack rescue part. You got to 35 before the first boss level up. Oh, yes. That was pretty rough, because that was the break point for where you have enough damage in your gifts in Bloodshot to actually do enough damage to actually take Oliver down. And that's the only way, that's the only way that you can actually do it. And so that's kind of interesting. That was a revelation for me, I guess, that you had to actually get Oliver, you know, down to, you had to get him down to level 35, so that way you could actually have enough damage output to actually kill him. Okay, now this should be kind of interesting here. Okay, and Firestorm. Nope. Okay, not enough. typically, if you do enough balance damage, it will stagger her out of the attack, so she doesn't actually attack you that way. Oh boy. Oh. That was unfortunate. Okay, and Firestorm. Alright. That's what we wanted. I know. Just don't get hit by the slide, Mia. Oh, nice dodge. Nice dodge, Mia. Okay, here's... Oh. Okay, Mia is doing great work over there. Oh. Oh. Thanks, Mia. Good work. Okay, let me go ahead and heal up here a little bit. Oh. Okay. You're in trouble? Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're on our way here. Okay. And oh. Hey Mia, hang in there. Oh. Wow, that was very, very fast of a pass there. She went directly into that attack. Very, very fast. Okay. There we go. Alright. Way to go. Okay, we do have 44,000 now, so we can actually get Hasten, which is very, very nice. Okay, so first 4 bosses down. Now we're heading into the Cathedral where it's going to be rough. You have a fun fact about grime mass. Oh, the mass in the name doesn't mean like blob. The Japanese word used in its name means crowd. So it's a mass as in the masses. Ah, interesting. That is very interesting. Thank you. I did not
What exactly is
think about it in a mass as like a lot of collection of persons or something. That's pretty interesting. That is a very fun fact about the masses.
It looks like everyone
You think execution is made out of slime and just flattens down to look like she's swimming? Oh. she might. That very well might be the case. Okay, we do need to restore a couple of vestiges from Sleepyhead over here. Sorry to disturb you, dear. But let's go ahead. Yep, you sure can restore vestiges. And so let's just go ahead and restore everything we can. Because we do need every single gift in the game. So this will be helpful. That we can move through these vestiges here pretty quickly. And Emerald, your niece, none of the story will be spoiled here for her, so she can experience all of it in her own time. That will be very nice. And she will be able to, and so she'll be able to understand everything at her own leisure. And if she's really interested in watching all of the vestiges, I do have the one video for watching all of the vestiges that in the main game, not DLC included, and you can go watch that. You know, if she's really interested in seeing all of the vestiges back to back to back to understand everybody's storyline. She attack, but most importantly, she just woke up from a nap. That's a good one. That's a good one, Thomas. Yes, Io is a very interesting character for sure. She's always, I mean, look, like she got dressed here. She's always doing something interesting while she's sleeping here. Ooh, we matched the background there very nicely. The blue, I think, is a pretty awesome color. And it's interesting that when we were in the sun, it turned into like a green color. That was pretty neat. It was like greenish blue, like an aquamarine. And then when we were running again in the darker areas, it went back to like a blue color. So here's where you get blood sacrifice. And if you are running the gifts only run, this is all it takes is to get blood sacrifice. You pick up the vestiges, and then you head back here, talk to Io, and you get your ability to get Ichor freely and quickly. And it's a great, quick, easy, simple way to go about getting, Ichor early in the game for a gifts only run. Wonder if you're not doing, parries and such. This is like the only way that you can actually start it moving forward from a gifts only perspective. Whoops, I didn't want to leave. I want to check what other ones we have here, if any. Yep, okay, whoops. Dogged Fighter is complete garbage for us. We won't be using it, but it's at least good to get it, so that way we have access to all of the gifts possible. And I know this is kind of pain. I wish there was like a quick restore, skip cutscenes, yes, and then move on. Because after you've done it, a million times, it kind of is a drain on watching these all the time. But, you live and learn. Maybe the second vein will have that opportunity. And if you didn't know, in one of the Io vestiges, there is a different music set than the normal set. It's the only vestige in the game where that is actually the case, and it's kind of neat that she has a very special, unique vestige in order to oops, I don't want to upgrade, or I don't want to buy, I want to upgrade. That she has the ability to, or that she has the ability to change the music to make sure that it's enjoyable in a different sort of a way. Kind of neat.
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
I want to upgrade this one. Great. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Quality of life changes, please and thank you. That would be amazing. Wouldn't that just be amazing? Okay, let's head back to the park ruins. Hey Frosty, how are you doing? Welcome to the level 1 run, where we are taking ourselves to max difficulty with a level 1 character, and we are going to do all kinds of things. We're going to do the DLCs and try and get all the gifts in the game and so on and so forth, and we are going to try and get all of the gifts in the game, as much as we can from the DLC here on our first playthrough, so the DLC bosses are as easy as they will ever be for us, because if we wait till their max difficulty, we're going to be fighting like 400,000 HP for some of those gifts, and that does not sound fun at all. It's going to be amazingly, incredibly long fights. Even some of the broken Mia builds and stuff are still going to struggle, just because of the sheer amount of HP that we're going to be going up against, and our damage is not going to be, anything to write home about. So we'll have to play it safe at certain points, but we are going to try and 100% as much as we can here on the first playthrough. So we're going to do all the depths and everything, so we get all the vestiges and everything. So it will be quite a long first run here, and then the second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh and eighth run will be a little bit shorter, because we won't need to actually do anything crazy for the next runs. Okay, now we do need to head to the Flood of Impurity after this, so we pick up Lightning Barrage. That will be super helpful.
What's that back there?
Just got back from a Halloween party, so sort of tired. Oh wow. Was it like wild and crazy? Or was it like more of just like fun and games and friends and hanging out and chatting. Okay. I don't know if you guys can tell from my voice, but I am a little congested. I've been kind of sick this past week. It's been kind of miserable. But we're back at it, and we're doing all right. Okay, so we need a little more haze for Deft Parry, and Deft Parry is pretty good for us. What we have right now.
Something to sell?
So let's see if we can sell enough here to, whoops, to purchase 6,400. Perfect.
Okay.
So we can go ahead and buy Deft Parry. That will be super helpful. Okay. Not for the boss fight, obviously, but it will be helpful all around. Let's see, 920. Let's get Blood Sacrifice. That will be extra helpful. Can we master it? Excellent. We sure can. Great. That is very, very good. Let's see. Sprinter is almost done. Let's stick with this for now. Let's see. And we need to go to the Flood of Impurity. Blood of Impurity. Okay. And let's head to the Flood of Impurity. There's a similar one. A smaller one. You're mostly tired from the length. Oh. 9:30 a.m. to now. Oh, good grief. If you're in the US, that sounds like a very long day for sure. Very, very long day indeed. Now, the Flood of Impurity, if you look up, it still has that hole in the ceiling up there, and that is very similar to the Howling Pit. And so I wonder if the area here is in like a similar location, or if it's like somewhere completely different altogether. But it looks like it's in a very, very similar area as the Howling Pit, and it doesn't have, you know, any indicator as to where you actually are, but it's interesting to see. Whoops! It's interesting to see how this area actually is built, because it's like an identical replica of the Howling Pit, and I'm sure that it's you know, somewhere close by to the Howling Pit, but you can't actually tell exactly where it's at. Kind of interesting. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a backstab. Perfect. So here, what we are going for, we're not going for anything except lightning barrage, and we'll skip the invasion here for now, just because there's no reason to go for it, because we can just you know, do everything here that we need to without going for the invasion, and there's no reason to actually go for the invasion when you can just you know, get what you need and move on. Okay. Alright. Perfect. Everything is working well. Antifreeze tonic. Okay, interesting. That key will come in handy. Okay. And let's head around this way. We don't actually need to do the boss, so that's fine. And we can then head the other direction, and we'll pick up lightning barrage. Over here is just nice to pick up a couple of items like the steel, the regen inducer. Those are very, very good to have, and they will come in very, very handy later on, because we will need quite a bit of steel as we get through the cathedral, and I don't think we're going to transform any of our weapons early on. We're just going to kind of work out work out our builds here and stuff with basically what weapons we have right now. Okay, we did get Sprinter. That's very, very nice. And let's go ahead and switch up here to this guy. We'll bring Sprinter and we'll bring Deft Parry. That will be helpful. Let's go for this and won't need those. I guess we can bring Firestorm along since it's kind of interesting to see how it develops here with quick mobility. And I think we're pretty good here. So this will help significantly here to have a pretty decent setup here with Prometheus. Oh, come on. What in the world? That was kind of a cheap hit there, for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and heal, because that was a pretty cheap shot, for sure. Alright, so as we go along here, remember that there's nothing really... There's no ever real reason to go to the depths, except to get vestiges and such. However, this one is very, very worth it to make sure that you pick up Lightning Barrage before the Cathedral, because the Cathedral is a place right where Lightning Pierce comes in super, super handy dandy, and having something like that can be super useful to generate some damage along the way. What hit her? Oh, I didn't even realize there was a ball here. Okay. So that's a grime mass, like in the masses, huh? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Thank you for that tidbit. That is very, very cool to understand. Okay, and let's head on out of here now. No reason to stick around. We got our V mastery. So now we have Lightning Barrage, which is great, and we can go with that. And we have a light value of 280, which is not so bad. It's only 60 less than our dark value, so it's not that big of a damage difference here at the moment. Okay, let's head back to the Cathedral. Well, there's all kinds of these little improvements that you can do along the way to generate build differentials along your way. And as long as you know what to pick up where and when, things can go very, very nicely for you. Okay, so we still are running crush damage with Pierce. So here, what would be helpful would be the spear to grant us pierce damage along the way. Obviously, we can't use these, so we'll go for Phantom Assault. And let's see what else would be helpful. Yeah, sure, maybe Blow of Madness. We'll blow some madness. There we go. That will do us nicely. Now we should have a pretty decent build here, all things considered, for the Cathedral. Now the thing that's going to be the most difficult, right, is going to be the Berserker. He is going to actually give us some trouble, I would imagine. But we'll see how we do here. Oh, good job, Mia. You destroyed him. Hey, Andy, how are you doing? Ooh, turn around, slow, turn around, show character. Her hair. Her hair is Cruz's hair. So this is la character. It looked really nice until it lifted up like a balloon. It does look really nice. It's like the best hair in the game, except when running. The hair is very nice. Whoops, because it does come down to a ponytail down here at this end. How are you doing, Andy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Whoops. So yeah, the hair is meant to look like it's floating in the wind, but you know, your innocent eyes. Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize you were that innocent, Andy. You're doing well? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm really glad you're doing so well. Sometimes life can, you know, get you down, but good that you're doing well. Now this invasion we do have to do. I've been sick this past week, so that is unfortunate for me. And it's been quite a miserable week because I wasn't sick enough to like be sent home from work, but I was sick enough to just be miserable, you know. That whole spiel. Alright. Come on, Mia. We can do this. Now this is gonna be tough. Because being level 1 is going to make it tough. So here we go. I'm gonna have to try and think here what I'm doing. Okay. Oh. Ouch. Okay. I thought we were gonna have enough damage there, but it didn't turn out to be that way. Okay, good. Now, let's see. Monkey. Oh, no. No. Go away, monkey. Okay. Monkey is just being stupid over there. And I don't know what Mia's doing. Okay. The monkey definitely needs to die. Okay. Good. Alright, Frosty. Have a good day. Thanks for sticking around, man. Oh, good grief. Yep, I saw that coming a mile away. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal. Now this is going to be an absolute mess here. Whoop. Oh. Oh, come on. Mia, thank you. Good grief. This is getting ridiculous here. Okay. What? No way. I had that parry. Okay, well, unfortunately... What in the world?
Morning, sunshine.
What is this? Oops. I'm clicking all kinds of buttons here. Just a second. Okay. Destroy the bots, yes. Okay, there we go. Good grief. That was a little annoying. That thing showed up there. Okay.
The lost over there.
First time for everything. That's true. We are not welcome here, Mia. That is absolutely true. What? How in the world did we miss each other there? That was weird. Okay. Well, that was an experience. Okay, so we were doing pretty well in the invasion there. We just had that monkey kind of mess it up. It explained to the niece that they weren't real monkeys. Oh. No, they're alien monkeys. They're spam infested, crazy, awful monkeys. Okay, that was horrible timing. Okay, we're going to skip the invasion because we already got the vestige, so no point in heading back in there. Sorry you brought it here. They're constantly in your streams. Oh, maybe they followed you in. I don't think they're attached to like certain profiles, Andy. Do you think so?
We should be okay once we figure out.
Do you think they actually like understand that you have like a certain amount of subscribers or something, and then and then it tries to understand that there's probably millions of people watching the stream, and so it's gonna scam someone into like actually clicking something or whatever. Here's the infamous hole in the game.
Out of road again.
This is one of the most crazy holes in the game right there. No, they got you when you had like 5 viewers, but you probably got targeted even more now. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Deft Parry is actually doing us some work here. So that's very nice that we are able to generate some
It's not a dead end
some
after all, is it?
stamina here along the way, so that's great. Good, we finally got this one. You don't think they do that? Okay, well, you never know, right? Awesome. Good to put them down very, very fast. Okay, let's go for a big charge. Okay, awesome. No problem there for these enemies, which is excellent. Excellent.
Put that to good use.
You haven't announced officially to do your stream yet, but you have 1 week left on your job and then you leave?
I might have to keep you around.
What? You'll be full-time YouTube until you find another job? Wait. Why did... I feel like I missed something,
Where do you think this leads?
Andy. What in the world? You're leaving brain surgery? Why would you leave brain surgery for YouTube? Let's pick up the impulse anchor just
I'm on
because
my way.
you know, it's good to
What do you
have
find?
because it can be a lot of fun. We're gonna have to build out the status stuns, and that will be hopefully viable at some point, but that will be interesting to see if that's possible. Look at squiggly lines at your job. Oh. Well, aren't brains squiggly lines? I mean,
There.
brains are pretty squiggled up, you know. He'll stop saving lives through his life-saving brain surgeries that save lives. Yeah, Nami. I mean, that's kind of shocking. I'm amazed, Andy. Like, wow, that's amazing. I mean, I know it's probably like a personal thing, but is there like a detail you could share why you're leaving? It's just because of the squiggly lines, like it's boring? Well, I mean, I understand there's always things in life, right, that change up reasoning as to why you engage with the job you do. I mean, a lot of times it's because of money, and other times it's because of enjoyable surroundings. Other times it's the crew that you work with. You know, there's all kinds of things, right? But that's pretty shocking to leave the job. Someone's doing the same job as you and is getting paid 3 times as much. Well, are they doing like the exact same thing, or like do they have more credentials, or like do they have a master's or something, and you don't, and they're just in a different pay bracket, or are they literally like
We'll put that
same
to
exact
good use.
qualifications and just getting paid more? Your brain is certainly a squiggly line. I hear you there. I certainly hear you there. Oh, didn't trigger. Okay, interesting. It'd explain why you remember. Oh, wow. She just doesn't care. Oh, interesting. It'd explain why. Oh, unblockable. I forgot. Sorry, I'm trying to read your comment and attack this thing at the same time. Why you remember useless things but forget your own age? Searching a linked list is on, and useless stuff is closer to the beginning than useful stuff. You don't want to elaborate too much on all the reasons, but you get paid very little. Oh, okay. Well, hey, I mean, that's why I went back to school. People ask me all the time, like, why are you going back to school? Why are you going back to school? And I was like, well, see, there's this thing called money. And I kind of do like it. And it helps me pay the bills, and it helps my family, you know, provide for everything they need. And so why would I not go for the money? Like, I totally get that part of it. It seems very shallow and whatever, but when you're in the middle of it, it's like not shallow at all, because you're trying to do the right thing by your family. And so I totally understand the whole money bit. You took a very large payout from your previous job to work at your
I'll be
current,
right there.
or a pay cut? Oh, it looks like an O on my screen. A pay cut. You took a very large pay cut. Oh,
Hey,
well, was it worth it though? Like, is there opportunity around you where it won't matter? That you know, have options to actually, you know, develop something, or is it just like completely all about, you know, looking out of state somewhere? Because that could be very, very interesting to search for a job side of everywhere. Okay, let's go for a charge attack here. Nice. Look at that. 4,000 damage already. There we go. We're already capable of some pretty big damage, and we're only at the Cathedral. It's pretty amazing just how far we can take our level 1 character. Well, money does make the world go round. It sure does, and it's like the most basic thing. I mean, if we didn't have money, we would be selling like shoes, excuse me, like our shoes to each other, and you know, for other things and stuff, like money to help provide for family hardly sounds shallow at all. Yeah, Nami, I mean, it doesn't when you think about it, but when people ask you, you know, why are you going and doing these things, and you say money, it's like, oh, you're just going for money, huh? You know, like I did get a lot of eyebrow raises from people when I would tell them why I was going back to school and stuff, but it just didn't bother me at all, because I was like, I need to do this. I have to do this. So, okay. Now this boy is all about the backstabs here, because he will kill us in one hit. He will absolutely shred us. So it's very important that we stagger him into oblivion here to make sure that we kill him quick. Excellent. That is excellent. So that's like the most amount of health we are going to have pretty much this entire run. 853. Get used to some of those numbers, or the 850 range, because that's all where we're going to be at for most of the time. It was worth it to put that you had a stable job on your resume and have experience, but money wise, high net negative. That's why YouTube became a requirement for you to pay the bills. Oh, way too much working. Oh man. That sounds pretty rough. That does sound pretty rough. I think you know, enjoying what you do is really important in life, but at the same time, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, and there's always that road of you know, actually doing what's required along the way in order to get you to somewhere where you need to actually be in life. So I mean, it's important. Yeah, but do what you gotta do, man. I mean, totally. I totally support that 100%. Not that I mean anything to anybody anywhere, but that's really good if you actually have stuff in the works to get to somewhere else, you know. But I'm very, very surprised to hear that, like, just completely flabbergasted. Crazy. I wish I could help you look for a job. That would be fun. School is just memorable. Yeah, school for me is like a thing of the past, and it's always gonna stay there. Like, I'm never going back to school. That was a thing, and I did it, and I'm done. Money is great. Also, going to school is better than working. So it's honestly a win-win. I'm glad you see it that way, Opex. I am glad you see it that way, because for me, it was misery and pain for a very long time. I went to school for... Well, let's see. This may actually date myself, but I went to school for... on the order of... Let's see. On the order of like 20 years I've been in school. So I'm super happy to be over it. Definitely. Very, very happy to be completely... Oh, I missed him. To be completely done with all of that, so... You're gonna now focus on video editing? Oh, not necessarily YouTube. After working in science, you became super disillusioned with it?
Noise from somewhere.
Disillusioned? You had a lot of respect for it, probably because you never talk about how you really feel about your day job. What? You disillusioned with science? What does that mean? Like you had a certain understanding, and then after working at your job, like, you don't understand science anymore, or something like that? That does sound quite interesting, to say the least, actually.
You have to use every tool you have.
If you became disillusioned with it ain't as trustworthy as you think, so it's only as good as your premise, right? Like, if you do crappy science, then you have untrustworthy science. But if you do a good job, all right, Milian, have a great night. Take care, and you have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. I mean, the thing is, right, that if you do a bad experiment or a bad setup, you know, then obviously you're gonna have skewed bad results because you did the science wrong. But if you do it right, I mean, science can tell you a whole lot of things. But you don't report the crappiness? Yeah, I know. That's the whole thing, is that they're only reporting most of the science organizations, right? They're reporting what they want to report to fuel their agenda. They're not actually reporting, like, look, I heated up this pot of coffee and I thought that it would get hot, and I did this experiment and look, it did get hot, so I proved my hypothesis. That's not what they do at all. They, you know, they skew results and they hypothesize a certain way and then report only the they report out only the parts that will get them an additional grant or additional funding, or, you know, an extra year on the job or something like that. It's not whoops, ouch, it's not you know, a foolproof setup to understand, you know, just basic raw reporting numbers. You know, that's just how it is nowadays. It wasn't always like that. Like when Michael Faraday and all those guys were alive, science was done in a pretty unbiased, pure sense. And nowadays it's all about agendas and grants and so on and so forth. So kind of sad, but that's where we're at. Oh, come on. that was an unfortunate not parry there that went on. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. It's nice we have 600 health now that we can heal. Whoops. We missed each other. That was interesting. You can sympathize. Science is awesome, but there's a ton of petty bickering and office politics. Oh yes, that most people don't engage with because they see it as academia. Yeah, that's exactly right. One of the main problems is no one wants to do repeatability. That's also very much the scientific method, Andy. You're exactly right.
You
That
can't go ahead on your own.
if I do this same experiment 12 times in a row, will I get the same result 12 times in a row? You know, I mean, that is costly, but that's the right way to do science, is can you repeat it and can you test it, right? And so if you can't do any of those things, then it's not really science. They're gonna say it's science, but it's not really science because you can't test it and it's not repeatable. And it's probably not observable. I think it's always been the case. Somewhat, right? Whoa. Sorry, Mia. I failed you big time there on that parry. That was most unfortunate. We don't need that blood veil. We'll just continue on with what we have. Those people have existed since humans existed. Early neuroscientists and psychologists back in the 1800s and the 1900s, they just straight up lied, and only many years later did we figure it out. Yeah, I don't know anything about the neurosciences. The repeatability is also like, why would you do something someone already did? If you get the same result as the guy before, it's not as sexy. That's true. You're not getting published, so, you know, what's the point? That's another thing, is that we, we like to get published, and we like to get, you know, books and buildings and everything named after ourselves. So that's, you know, super unfortunate. What most people go for. Okay, great. We got a lot of damage there on that one. But that's why I wanted to go into engineering, was because it is something that you can repeat and test and measure, and you can always build it and try it. And when you do that, you're just helping out mankind, you know. So it works out really well in the end for me, specifically, because engineering is one of those things that you can work with for the rest of your life, you know, and always glean more experience from it as time goes on. It can be really, really good out there into the future. Oh. Hey, deft parry coming in clutch there. That was very, very good to have deft parry there along the way. Oh, come on, Mia. Whoops. Oh, now he's focused. Okay, this is going to be a bit rough here. Okay. Whoa. Yes, I remember who you are, Mia. Just hang on. Okay. That was, I ran out of room behind me there. That was unfortunate. Let's poke him in the face there. Okay. Should be able to launch him from here. Good. And we'll get another launch. So we'll go for extra damage here. Oh. What? I can't parry that? Okay. I did not realize that. Okay. Well, we are on our own, boys. Here we go. Okay. Okay, very nice. We were able to get the parry there, so we can get some extra damage here. Whoop. I'm underneath him. Very interesting. We should be able to finish him off here with our gifts and stuff. Okay, excellent. Hey, we mastered Deft Parry. And we are definitely going into the memories for sure, because we got to get Queenslayer. And there's a bunch of things there that we need to get and collect. So let's see here. What else are we missing? Warding Mark, we won't really need that. Hasten, we're definitely going to keep going with Hasten here, because that'll be helpful for all of our builds along the way. Regardless, money-wise, leaving is no question. Oh, okay. Is no question the best option? Career-wise, long-term money, you're hoping so? I can see that. But the guy before was consistent and reliable. Surely swapping to someone else isn't the best. Nobody ever. Could be. Memories of Maxine. Here we go, boys.
We're gonna use.
AI is hard. Vayne actually is better than most games. Is it? I think the idea there is to avoid getting hit unless they're sufficiently out of danger until they can heal. Yeah, that's true. Or the partner AI made it through how it made it through Q&A. through quality assurance. Sometimes they just roll and roll and roll and roll, just being a burden. Yeah, that's true. Yakumo is the worst offender of that, actually. More so than anybody else. But they actually do fairly decent in Vayne here. You're right, Emerald. I do agree. It does smack of some shaky logic. I think the only problem with Vayne is that the heals are a bit too slow for a Souls-like. But this is a Vayne-like. This created a new genre all around. We're talking about Vayne here.
We don't have time to stand
We're not talking about Souls. Isn't that so great? Let's see. What are we running here? Yeah, I think that's the best we have so far. So we should go for this guy, so we can get a little more light damage. So that'll be helpful. And it's a +3 anyways. So that will be very, very nice. Okay. You've seen slower. Just look at Dark Souls 2. I don't know about Dark Souls 2. Never played it. And I don't have any intention to, right? But the healing, you know, as long as you're not getting hit, Blue Hood, right? Isn't that the old Dark Souls saying of just don't get hit, just get good? Then what's the point in healing if you don't need to heal because you're just getting good, right? I'm just kidding. I am just messing with you. It is pretty slow. It does take a very extended commitment in order to actually develop that full heal across the board. That is for sure. Whoa. That was weird. Thanks, Jack. That was weird. I dodged backwards, and then I dodged into this guy's attack. That was very, very wild. That's right, get good. See? Even Andy knows to get good. Because Andy is the gamer of the century, if you guys didn't know that. He has beaten every single game he's ever played. And he's done it hitless. Whether it was Tetris or Mario, he's done it hitless. I guess you succeeded in that goal at least thrice as of now. That's true. And I've been very, very happy with those successes, Blue Hood. Tetris hitless. That's right, man. If you've done it where if you've beaten the game where the blocks never hit the ground, then you know you've got to be the best gamer ever, because that's a feat in and of itself. We don't need the regen inducer or the barracks key. We'll just continue on. Bloodborne heals. Never played Bloodborne, sadly. I've heard it's just the most amazing game that's ever been on the planet of the third rock from the sun, you know, but I couldn't speak to that. Okay. Oh boy. We got the Blood Knight interested. So this is very, very bad. Okay. Let's see here if she's coming after us. Great. Oh boy. Great. That almost was curtains. Good grief. Oh man, I need to pee. And I am stuck here. Okay, well, we will continue on until I pee my pants, or I just can't take it anymore. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I won't pee my pants. You don't have to worry about my pants. Okay. Let's see. Getting through here at level 1 is going to be still tough, but it's not going to be anything compared to the final run of the game when we are you know, completely having problems of damaging the enemy because they have so many, because they have so much HP. Oh, and your niece says good night. All right, man. Have a good night, yon fair niece of Emerald. Take care, and we'll see you when we see you. And thanks for becoming a new fan and enjoying your time along the way here. We will see you later. Take care. Let's see. What else do we need? Slow removal. We will need these two, but they're much later. Let's see. Are there any other big... I guess hunting feast would be helpful. I'm cute. Well, thanks, Andy. I've never been called cute by anyone ever in my life except my wife, so it's kind of an interesting comment, but hey, we'll take one-handed sword mastery since we have all the haze in the world here already. 48,000, I don't need that. Let's take fire. I'm the cutest, thanks 911. You guys are hilarious. You guys are just the funniest. Oh man, let's see here. What do we need? Dex up. We don't really need any of these. Sure, we'll take Blood Guard because we're coming up on the Queen's Night here, so that'll be helpful. Can we master this? Savvy Evasion might be useful. Sure, let's take Eternal Blade Dance since we're gonna be dodging around here. I guess we'll take this one too, because this can be super useful sometimes. Sure. We'll take Vivification. Okay. I think that's good for now. 7,800. That's nice. We don't want to lose most of our haze. What do I use for a mic? What is this? It's called a Blue Yeti mic. And it's just like a regular USB. It's just a USB plug-in to the computer. It's nothing special or super balanced or anything like that.
You pick our route.
Imagine if I had a good mic. I have no idea. It was just something that was cheap and available. You keep trying to see if you can fit in any of your videos. What? It was gonna say not even my wife. No, my wife calls me cute. She calls me all kinds of things, but not any other people. What does that mean though? Like, oh boy, are we dead? Yes, we're dead. So is the, oh, we are actually dead. So is the mic actually really bad quality? Like, with only reading the second half of your comments. Yes, sorry. Well, once it starts going faster, then it's hard to keep up, you know? There's a mod that makes them increase their stat by 2 stages rather than 1. They're so outclassed. They sure are. They sure are. The single stat ups. So Andy, tell me why is, like, what, oh, where did this guy come from? I don't understand what's, I mean, I understand like good quality and stuff, but is it like bad? Like, is it garbled or something? Good job, Jack. Wow. Okay. But Yeti is like a low tier mic, correct? But at least it's a mic. That is true. It do be a mic. Do you sound good on it though? So good enough. Oh, okay. You have no mic. Blue Hood. Oh, that's okay. So so that was one thing I decided early on was when I was getting into recording, I was like, what would be enjoyable? But it's just you know, it's just a question of
Something useful?
like, what would people enjoy about watching Vane? Probably not the actual gameplay, but probably they would be more interested in hearing everything actually explained. And so that was when I was like, well, I guess I need to start recording to actually explain the game. And so it was very early on that I decided that that was going to be required. But if I had a good mic, it would be so good. But wouldn't I need like a soundboard as well and stuff to actually like mix the mic and balance it and equalize it? Or is that not required for a good mic? I mean, whoops, where did the other one go? I would be very interested in a better mic setup and whatever, but it wasn't something that I could really afford at the time, and it wasn't really something that I was willing to spend a whole lot of time on, for sure. But like just a post-processing software equalizer, I feel like is, you know, just plenty. But you would need external power. You wouldn't balance and equalize through the hardware though. Oh no, you do all that in software? That's interesting. Code vein explanation. ASMR channel when? Well, I don't know. I don't equalize my voice at all. I kind of have like a basic like bass mic, bass mid and high kind of thing, but I don't know anything about like what would equalize it the greatest, but yeah, it's like a very simplistic like retard level equalizer, just to make sure that it's not like super high and tinny, but I'm sure it could be much better. I just don't know enough about it, and I don't have enough time to actually spend. Oh, come on. to actually make it, you know, a real full-time investment. Like today I spent, like yesterday and today I spent 20 hours building a bed, and so now my parents and my in-laws have a place to sleep, and so that was way more important to me than doing something like, you know, equalizing. And so that's kind of why I don't spend a lot of time on it, but it's something that, like, my brother grew up teaching me, was about sound and stuff, but it was never something that really stuck. Remember the most memorable moment of your first level 1 run being the fight with the Skull King? You made a build with, or that mimics his phase change? Oh, that's right. You told me about that one, Blue Hood. That sounds crazy. You look at his potential challenges in Vayne, and that's when you started making level 1 stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, challenges in Vayne are, they are definitely challenges. Would just make me further above average than I am now. Excellent. Well, I wasn't trying to go for stellar, so being average is completely fine. As far as you can tell, making it better with even won't even come through that well through stream because compression. Oh, really? That is ouch. That is interesting. So just the compression of the actual stream itself will actually kill any of the equalizing that you would do. That's interesting. Okay, here we go. Vayne challenges are definitely challenges. That is true. They are not any kind of vanilla, you know, fancy flavor things, but they are extra tough, and they are very difficult. Ouch. Ouch, we're dead. Okay. Not equalizing, just overall quality. Oh, gotcha. Well, I guess I could change, like, the attack times and response times of the actual mic itself, but the audio quality, I don't think it's gonna get, like, insanely better than what it is right now, unfortunately. But that's just, oh, come on. Whoa, he actually hit me with that, huh? Jack's gonna be stupid and dodge twice. Mike is super good right now, don't even worry about it. Oh, okay. I won't. Your software setup, it's impressive how good you have it sounding now on the mic. I'll send you a picture of what I have set up here, and you can critique further if that's actually necessary. Ouch. Ouch. Why is he so good at attacking me right now? Okay. He is just on point. He is as on point as it gets here. Absolutely crazy here. Okay, and let's wind up for a big attack here as soon as he comes out of his damage reduction. There we go. Nice. Alright, we're doing pretty well here so far. Oh boy, that was close. Alright, let's see. Whoops. Oh boy, we're dead. We are almost dead. Oh, Jack. Well, that was, oh, we're dead. Unfortunately, I decided to heal. The kind of challenges I play aren't just difficult, they're kind of insane. That is true, Emerald. And it makes the flavor of, you know, running a challenge run that much more enjoyable, because it truly is just absolutely wacky crazy. Here, we'll give ourselves a little bit more defense, so that'll be much more helpful. Okay, there we go. Ouch. Whoa. And Jack is gonna dodge? No, he's actually gonna pick me up. Oh, nice. Frame perfect attack there. Especially for streaming. Oh, okay. I won't worry about it then. At least, but I will send you a picture anyways. Regardless, at least we got rid of the hardest challenge of all random router deaths. That is right, 911. That is so nice that all of that is a thing of the past. When we start having stream drops again and everything, then we know that it's back to stream deaths again. Okay, let's actually win this time. Maybe we can win. Who knows? He do be kind of difficult here. Okay, let's go for a big attack here. And of course he was out, he was still in his damage reduction. That is most unfortunate. Okay, doing fairly well here. Where is he? Oh boy. That was close. Okay. Nice. And go for Jack. Yeah. Oh boy. That was close again. Yeah, he's always... Oh, nice. We got the change in elevation there. That's always awesome. Ouch. I'm trying to, Jack. Hang on. Alright. There we go. Oh, wow. That was going a little bit... Hey, we mastered Hasten. That's excellent. Okay, where were we in the chat here? The dagger only run is still on the docket. That's true. That would be amazing. I would love to see the dagger only run. That would be amazing. Remember Queenslayer halberd doing excellent for Queen's Knight? Yes, it's a very good halberd. It's very underrated. That weapon alone at +5 with a level 1 no gift setup can beat the boss in around 3 minutes. That's pretty good. It would be helpful. You're really not confident at all about the audio stuff. That's one of the biggest stressors for you in video making. Well, it shouldn't be a stressor, right? There's some butt cheeks. It should just be, you know, enjoyable.
How many of them are there?
There's a lot of them. Thanks for the GG's, OPEX. Shifting Hollow completely ignores her spin attack. Oh, okay. I wasn't aware that those, that those iframes were good enough. Another fun fact. Oh yay. There's unused weapon definition for weapons called Knight's Word and Knight's Answer. Sounds like a plan for you to get the Queen's Knight's weapon. Oh, that would have been awesome. Hairstyle twins. That's right. What's that outfit? It's the evening dress mod. It's the evening dress mod in on what do you call it? Nexus mods. Sorry. I should send you a pic of my whole hardware setup. You're interested? Okay, I will do that. You have font size for chat at like 0.4 font size. Yes, it's very small because it's on a small 7-inch little monitor. Look at the hair. Beautiful. But I have red eyes and she has blue eyes. You just checked your run and your level 1 no gifts Queen's Knight run is actually less than 3 minutes. Oh. He's just here to steal my specs. Elite box. If you just go to Nexus mod and type in clothing mods for Vayne, you should be able to find it pretty quick and simply. It's like the evening gown or something like that, evening dress or something like that. It shouldn't be hard to find.
Well done.
Thanks. Well, that's the end of the exciting part. The rest of it's just fall off the edge and die. Hey, but at least we got Queenslayer now, so that's nice. Oh, and we got Queen's Blood because we're running the transfusion mod, and this might be interesting to have this along for the ride.
You got everything?
It might be a little wacky and weird to have it, but that's okay. Okay, so Queenslayer, completely fine, and that might make our experience a little bit different, but either way. I don't think Andy would come to a channel like mine to actually steal specs from anyone. I don't think he would do it anyways. I don't think it would be beneath him, but I don't think he would ever do it. I really don't. For some reason, the Knight Reborn is way easier than the regular Knight. I think that's true. I would agree with that. It's very skimpy to wear for fighting. Lost. It is, but you know what? At least we look good while we wine and dine our enemies here. I forgot that we need to get rid of this and go back to our weapons here of mass destruction. So we'll go back to these. Excellent. You actually just want to know why you can't read the chat messages. Sure, I will show you exactly why. Let me take a picture right now and I'll show you. There we go.
I might have to keep you
My desk
around.
is absolutely a mess right now, but I'll take a picture of right now. And you'll see here, let me put it in the Discord for you, or I'll just send it to you, Andy. Let's see. Where are the messages? Here we go. And Andy. How do I add a picture? There we go. And the big black thing, right? That's the mic. There you go. Okay. So there you go. So the 7-inch, the little 7-inch tiny screen is very, very small. And here goes this invasion, because this invasion is crazy. Mia's already dead. Excellent. Okay, I totally messed up that whiff. Andy, just Just let it happen. Probably gonna do the ladder. Oh, okay. Oh, this one's here. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, come on. I was in the iframes. That's why you sound so good. Why? Because I have the mic at my face? What? Don't donate you to buy a second monitor. That is my second monitor. What are you talking about? Whoop. Ouch. What in the world is going on here? This invasion's getting out of hand. Thanks, Mia. I have two monitors. What are you talking about, Andy? I have the small one, and I have the big one. Doesn't that count as two monitors? Okay, now we have two big ones here that we need to deal with. Okay, and we'll just parry our way to victory here, maybe. Okay, and Mia is still in business here. It's pretty amazing. What in the world? Where did you come from? Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Mia, don't get hit. Okay. We do need to actually get some gifts going here. So how about we do some of this? There we go. Okay. You're absolutely appalled. Why? Whoa, where is she going? Okay. And backstab for the win here, maybe? Okay. Let's see here. Mia, don't block that. Just go for the win. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Oh. That hit me? Okay. Good. Parry for the win. How bad is this 2-monitor setup? So it is... what? It is a... my second monitor is a small 7-inch screen that Andy is unhappy with. Oh boy. And my regular monitor is a 27-inch screen. And apparently that's not good enough for Andy. Viewing several windows on that thing? That's right. I have my streaming software and to make sure that I'm good enough. Whoa. And then I have a chat on there. Oh. Good job, Mia. Hey, we actually did the invasion in one attempt. That is impressive. I am actually pretty thrilled with us right now. That we were actually able to finish out the entire invasion there in one go, but we are completely dead now with no healing of any kind available. Okay. How old is your monitor? How is your monitor this old? Oh, my monitor is my, wow, let's see. My 27-inch is like let's see. I bought it in 2010, so it's 12 years old. That is my monitor right now. So let's go ahead and heal so we can get back our health and everything. His specs are infinitely better than yours. I am viewing several windows, so that's just how it is. You're just gonna rant about this on stream? On your stream? Oh boy. Oh, come on. Well, that will be a very interesting stream for sure. Wow, that was a clutch parry right there. And I guess what you should do is take a poll of setups. Okay, well, and see if people agree with your setup or not, and then you can judge where you're at. You know, I don't really care about the age. You're just surprised at that. But the fact that I don't have another monitor and instead is using this small piece of... Careful, Andy. Careful. It's all in the eyes of the beholder, right? Oh, come on. That is a good parry timing. How is that not good parry timing? Whatever. Whatever, game. Whatever. I won't even spend it. That's right. I collect the money and then I save it. You know, because I want to retire early in life. I don't want to retire at like 78 or whatever. I would love to retire in my 40s or 50s. That would be great.
I'm on my way.
Because if I could be like 40 something and retire, wouldn't that be awesome? That would be just amazing. Since CRT stopped being the go-to option. That's true. There are other things to do in life other than buy a monitor. How is that not parry timing? I don't understand. You've been using equal sized monitors for a while? Yeah, I don't have equal sized monitors. They are very unequal.
Might come in handy.
They are very, very unequal. You gotta make sure you have enough money to buy small 7-inch monitors for each of your children.
I'm on my way.
It was only like $45 or something. So, I mean, it was such a good upgrade for such a very, 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 very small price.
Won't let this yet.
Are you gonna share that picture, Andy, on your stream?
I'll be right there.
Andy, you crack me up. Oh, that was bad timing for sure. He got me on that one. $45 for a postage stamp is not good value for the money. I could have gotten like a 20-inch monitor for just a little more. All right, maybe I'll get a third. Maybe I'll get a third monitor just to make you guys happy, and maybe I'll put it vertical. Whoops. So that way I can have a long running list of all the funny things you guys are saying to me. I'll probably make it like 800 by 600 though. Resolution. No. Not 7 inches for a third monitor. But I still have to pee. And nobody seems concerned about the fact that my bowels are just ballooning up here. Just get a 5-inch, it's much cheaper. Meanwhile, you just play your games on your laptop, and thank goodness it can run games like Elden Ring in vain. But you don't have chat on your laptop while you're playing Elden Ring. So Bluehood, which do you prefer, Vayne or Elden Ring? Because they are two very different games. Oh, she's gonna do the hammer slams, huh? What? I totally parried that, but oh well, whatever. Have I considered a 1-inch vertical monitor? I have not. Maybe that's something for the future that we need to consider.
Don't feel too much.
You'll legitimately get angry if you see a donation and not another monitor. Oh man. You're concerned you were expecting me to go pee during the memories of the player? Oh. Well, that would have been a definitely good idea. However, I did not. Because Andy's got me going crazy here. Vayne has no maidens? What? Monkey. Hi. Vayne has all the maidens. What are you talking about? Vayne's got all the maidens. Elden Ring has all the maidens? Oh, okay. Well, sure. Sure it does. Let's see. Up here and around this, and then there we go.
You can't
Your
go
brother in
anywhere
Christ to
else.
his right there. Yes, well, the maidens in Vayne are pretty great. Yeah, I should have gone pee during the memories, but that's okay. Maybe we'll go pee here at the missile. We'll take a little 2-minute break or so, and then we'll finish up the cathedral here, or maybe we'll just keep going. Who knows? But if I do get a second or a third monitor, Andy, I'll consider it a full-fledged third monitor. I mean, it wouldn't make the chat bigger. I guess it would make the chat bigger if you keep. Yes, I am going to pee myself
This
if
place looks strange.
if Andy's like
You have to use every tool you have. We can
like
find
gonna
out
get
now.
legitimately angry next time I donate on his channel. I was seeing issues or like didn't have a good attention span. Yes, I'm having very hard visual problems because I can't actually see the screen because it's so tiny. I hope that answers all your questions. It's hard to decipher two pixels. Well, then you can congratulate me that I'm doing so well in spite of it all. There you go. How about that? How about just be happy for me? I know the internet can't be happy for people, but you know, I mean,
You don't
you could try maybe. Oh man, this is great. Why do I have to kill this enemy? It's actually as a revelation, truly. What? But you don't like the trust, or oh, you don't like the truth.
That's a marvelous sign.
That is true. The truth sometimes is way harder to accept and realize, other than fantasy and fake reality, like augmented reality, kind of. You know? Okay. We'll grab the key, and then I truly will go pee, and that is the truth. So I will be
Something nice?
will
We
be
should be able to
right
use that
back.
somewhere.
Okay. We'll just dance for a long time here. I'll be right back. Okay, dokie. I'm back. Alright. Stop dancing. Oh, that's a nice pose at the end there. I will definitely be using that one for a thumbnail at some point. Absolutely. Okay. What did I miss here? I could use the 7-inch for audio levels, but it's in OBS, so you don't know how I would do that. Well, that's what I do. That's how I have my mic and everything set up for right now, is to see how those audio levels are in OBS
I'm on my way.
along the way here. So I'm kind of doing that already. It would have to be. It would be neat to have that, but $45 is a lot. Yes, that is true. You're never gonna let go of that price, are you? You're just gonna continually ride me on that, aren't you? You're never gonna let that go. I know it. I just know it. Okay. Ouch. Okay, combos for the win. OPEX, thanks for keeping everybody going there. Thomas, thanks for responding to OPEX's small talk there. Very great. Just finished an artwork for Halloween, and you're really happy with it? Oh, very nice. Like, is it an anime kind of artwork, or like a lifestyle drawing, or something of that sort? Or what kind of artwork for Halloween is it? The 7-inch monitor would literally be good to monitor stuff, but you don't know
You can't go ahead on your
what
own.
you would monitor. Well, that's true. That's true, Andy. That's why I have chat on there right now. That's what I'm monitoring. I'm monitoring chat on the 7-inch monitor. You just found out that you didn't render the footage for the clip you had planned to make, and it's gonna take 2 hours? Good grief. Just put an idle game on the 7-inch one.
We can finally relax.
Oh my goodness. If I got a third monitor? Oh, okay. Your setup is game on one, and then your massive monitor. You have chat on one half, and one half for monitoring OBS. How big is a massive monitor? You'll be upset if I send you any money towards you. You'll send it back. I'm gonna send you a message on Discord, but don't read on stream. It'll be long and is not pertinent to the discussion. Okay. Sounds good. I will read it then after the stream. Okay, let's see here. We are going up against a crazy lady here. So we need to start thinking about going for a more physical-ish kind of setup here. So we'll go for the Queenslayer Greatsword, since Crush is an excellent. And let's go for this, and we won't need that. So actually, let's put that here. Good. And this should be pretty good, pretty decent right here, because we'll have normal mobility, and we will be able to, we won't be parrying, so that's kind of ridiculous here. I guess we can go for weapon drain rating up. That'll help considerably. Okay, I think this is pretty decent here, what we have going on. Let's see. We'll put that there for no reason. We'll go for ice for no reason. Yeah, there's really nothing else that we need here, so we'll put our one pure blood here. And then, okay. There we go. Your old TV monitor is 40 inches. Oh, geez. +2 weapon? That's right. We are +2 weapon right now. We'll be okay here. We won't need to do any Queenslayer shenanigans or anything, so we should be all right. Yes, we want to proceed further. Oh, did I get all of the? I don't know if I got all of the things I wanted, but that's okay. Ouch. That literally didn't go how I wanted it to. There we go. Oh boy. Come back to me, Mia. Come back to me. Okay. Now, we should be okay here. Good. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, we should be able to finish her off here pretty soon. Good. And then last hit. Okay, great. Okay, now we should be able to... Oh. Why did Mia have to die so easily? We were pretty close to dead anyways, so that is great to get a little bit of extra healing while at the same time getting our health boosted there with the defenses of Mia. Whoops. What in the world? What hit me? I think the icicles hit me. Whoops. And Mia is still dodging around. You're low on healing? Me too, Mia. Me too. Okay, this is not going so well here. Mia's dead again. Come on back, Mia. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, lightning caught me. Okay. Not a first time win, unfortunately. But that's okay. Please embarrass her for you. Sorry, Andy. I was not able to embarrass her. But we're moving on here. And Sanguine Roar from Darkseeker would be super beneficial and useful here.
All prepared?
But we're going for the more physical setup here. And that's completely fine. But we'll see if we can actually get through here. Okay, where is my haze? Back here. So we'll wait for her to disappear. And she'll go to the other side. But that's fine, because hopefully Mia won't get killed in the meantime. Well, that was an excellent killer combo right there. Alright. Now, the nice thing is that if we are able to stay in position here, we are completely able to... okay. We're able to actually make pretty good use of killing her. However, because we have no health at all, we get attacked by any one thing, and we are completely dead. As well as Mia is dead as well. So that is the problem here. Now, if we were going for Louis and Queenslayer, obviously we could do a huge amount of crazy damage here. But that's okay. I can't even see her. Oops. There you go, Mia. Oops. Thank you, Mia. Okay. Let's see here. Oh. Oh, come on. That was my last attack. was just gonna attack her one more time. That was very, 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 very sad of an attack there, that I was in the third attack swing of Triple Annihilator and it was not fast enough. Oh man. I will
wherever you need me.
I will do what I do, man. Don't you worry. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh. Unfortunate that we took that in the back. I thought we dodged. We must not have had enough stamina. Okay. And we do need our stamina back. That is for sure here. This is not going very well for the actual attack setup here. Okay. Whoa, Mia. Oh, nice. We canceled her attack there. That was beautiful. Oh. Oh, these stupid balls. Balls in my face. Those are always bad. Okay. Let's see. Is this lightning? No. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, good grief. Okay, and... Oh. That was weird. There we go. Finally. Good grief. Okay. Good. We are through here. What was Mia doing on that last one? Yeah, I couldn't really tell you. You just typed that out of instinct? Godfrey. Oh, that's funny. Okay, and as you'll notice, we can restore her memory, and we did not talk to the attendant to restore the vestiges, so that is very, 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 very nice that you don't actually have to do that anymore. If you didn't know that, that is how you can get away with, you know, getting through here without actually talking to the attendant, and it doesn't matter because you can still keep on moving. So here we go. You hoping every time she gets annihilated by the opening laser. Yeah, the opening laser can definitely annihilate the AI co-op partner for sure, because they don't know the dodge timing. Sometimes I get it wrong too, but I get it right a lot more than I get it wrong. All right.
I'd like to study the source now that we
The ribcage's actually not bad. Crying and shake. Watching someone beat the ribcage so easily. I don't know if he's shaking because I'm beating her easily or whatever, but it's just funny because that I remember watching those streams after stream after stream of Andy going crazy with the ribcage. That was just pain in and of itself watching him, and I was just like sitting here every night, and I was like, oh my goodness, come on man, you can do this, you can do this. You tried doing a no gifts run and you figured out a way to counter the ribcage's shield.
That relief sculpture again.
There's several ways to counter her shield. So first of all, it takes like 8,500 damage to break it on max difficulty. You can do a charge drain. You can do a quick drain. You can do Merciless Reaper, anything, and any gift. But if you're doing a no gift, your options are drain attacks. was quite a pretty interesting challenge. Yeah, I can imagine. Let's see, who do we have access to right now? Regular Mia, Yakumo, and Louis. That is not good enough. my strats make you look like a dumb. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's just that you pointed it out so very loudly in your playthrough, Andy, and it was literally just the fact that
If you want it, I got it.
yeah, let's buy these, and let's buy these, and let's buy these. You pointed it out that you know, the wiki does not help you by any means.
Watch
And
yourself out.
that is really where the problem came in for you, was that you were trying to look for
Find something?
you know, you were trying to look for help, and there just wasn't any. Let's see here. Oh, I don't want to buy these. I want to upgrade.
What do you want to upgrade?
I want to upgrade this guy, and to upgrade this guy. But, and that's the thing, is that if you were actually given accurate and true information from the start, you probably would not have had as bad of a time as you were
Which
having.
Blood Veil do you want to upgrade?
I'm pretty confident in that. Okay, let's go for our blood veil here, and see if we can get that up to +6. Excellent, we can. Let's see. Let's keep upgrading the Crimson Longsword a bit, and this guy a bit. We can go one more with something. Let's go for this guy. So the Queenslayer Greatsword, the reason I'm going for that is because it's crush damage, and most of the time, make her say the line. Okay.
Make sure you've got everything. If you want to talk, however, make sure. If you want to talk, make sure you. If you want to talk, make sure you. If you want to talk, what do you want to upgrade?
There you go. There you go, Andy.
Got everything.
What do you want to upgrade? Isn't that it? Let's go ahead and grab his, oh, it's transforms? Okay. I thought it was the upgrade one. Great, we got Hermes now.
If you want to talk, which weapon do you want to transform?
There you go.
Which blood veil do you want to transform? When Revenant which weapon do you want to transform?
Do you want to transform? Andy, do you want to transform? What's the significance of the transform line? Oh, it's from Andy when he had one light bulb in his and he was playing in the barn. It was very he just went off all the time because she was always asking him, like, what blood veil do you want to transform? And she was asking it over and over and over because he was making her say it over and over and over and over. Okay, let's see what gifts there are to buy here. Good, we can get cleansing light now. That is oh so wonderful. Final journey, even better.
Let's get going.
I guess we don't have enough money here for anything. Blue blood. Yeah, to max these out is not that bad, for sure. We do need a few more 212s for that. Queen Spike might be helpful. This is only a 2x multiplier gift, so not that great. Let's see. Everything else seems to be not so required here. Yeah, we'll go for Frostspike. Might come in handy, you never know. None of these are really beneficial for us right now. Sure. Yeah, that's basically what happened. One light bulb. Yeah, that's right, man. It was always like right above your head. I miss those days. 36,000 for fourfold verdict. We're doing all right. What did the fish say when the swarm, when he swam into the wall? Damn. Good
We
one.
might have to keep you around.
Queen Spike is just a dark blood spike. Yeah. It's nothing like crazy amazing. Does anyone in my family also play video games? No. I'm it. I am the one and only. There is no one else. Actually, I guess my dad does play StarCraft. He plays StarCraft for a long time. Do you remember the threaten pose? Yeah. Whoops. The threaten pose is
I'll just keep an eye out while you're
this
busy.
one.
Come on, let's play. Are you going to fight? I'm bored. Do you have circulation? I bet your blood tastes terrible. Come on, let's play.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Come on, let's play.
That's a nice pose. Rawr. Rawr. Alright, Zerolite. Yep, I'm heading out too. Homonym of a swear word. That's right. That is right. You can hear the visceral hurt to Owen's voice as he said it. I did not say a swear word. I said the DAM. DAM is not a swear word. And it was a joke, and I understand the homonym part of it very, very well, but it was not a cuss. So, alright. Well, we're gonna call it here at the Ridge of Frozen Souls. That was a good 3 hours. We made good progress. We're about halfway done with the game here at this point, and we got a few more areas to go. Actually, about 1/3 of the way done with the game, and so we'll be able to probably finish this out next week, I would think. And we're getting a good amount of gifts here, so we're making some good progress. We do need a lot more ichor here along the way, and vestiges to unpack, but we're making good progress. And everyone say farewell to Maxine, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for the road to 100. And this next week is going to be a little bit bananas with with the builds that we come up with. It's just absolutely crazy. But yep, you guys are welcome. Very, very, very wonderful to have you along, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.